Hello, everybody. It's August 24th. I actually came back from sailing about 5 days ago, and I've been trying to figure out what this voyage meant to me before recording this video. The end, it was great. We made it back safely. We spent some time in Port Townsend on the way back. We got another dive for Jasmine, so she has some more photographs and video to work with. Everybody got off safely. Over the last few days, I've been trying to replace broken items, help fix up the boat, working on my other boat. It was an amazing trip. And then I came back and I felt sort of disappointed. I was trying to figure out why would I feel disappointed, and I had to go back to what I was originally hoping for in the trip to understand that a little bit better. When I went off on this trip, my grand goal when I started was to find a crew and actually have a co-captain, or a group that was really a core group that would be together, that would work together on the boat and take ownership of trying to learn all the things, learn the weather, learn the wind and the tides, and how to sail and how to work on a boat, and would take ownership over individual parts. And the intention for this part of the voyage up in the inside of Vancouver Island was to get the crew to solidify together, really figure out how I lived and worked with that group. And since the group that went up wasn't that group, then it was beautiful. It was still a great trip, and we did things together, but it wasn't the same sort of group collaboration for trying to do an offshore passage that I'd originally intended to do. It also meant that I was working on mostly the boat projects myself, because again, I didn't think it was fair to put those on crew members that wouldn't be joining me for a long time. So I guess the question is now, what now? I'm still working on the boat. I suppose I am in the market for a co-captain, trying to find somebody who wants to join me for an offshore passage, or two or three, and finds the sailing part really interesting. I am waiting for weather. Since we're in a super El Nino, it's probably not really the right time to go. So that's new, and I think I'm learning to try to be patient. I need to be patient until I find the right crew and the right co-captain, and make sure the boat's fixed up and the right weather window. And there's just a lot of pieces that have to come together. And in the interim, I think it's spending time on other adventures, hiking or backpacking, or biking in Europe, or things like that. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing while I'm kind of working on the rest of it. So anyway, I'm unsure. I'm sure there'll be more videos of interesting things interesting to me as I come up with new adventures and new things to do and updates on the boat. But that's it for, I guess, at least this sailing trip, this portion of it. Sarah said when I arrived home that she felt the journey wasn't done. I think that's true. There is more to do on this journey, and I just need to figure out what this next chapter is. So thanks everybody for listening.